zodiac signs. 4 cards. Spirit, please. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Messages, Spirit, please, starting with Taurus, going clockwise. 1 card. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So Taurus, it's time to release. Keep telling you, don't I? You can't keep holding on to money, finances, career, people, situations, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation. You've got to release. This has been going on about 4 years in reality. Or you will lose more than you gain. It's always something you're better off without if Spirit says release. Yeah, you've been working on something for at least 3 years that hasn't paid off, and this is the 4th year because they're giving you the extra one. So if you go with a new opportunity, you'll be fine. But if you hang on to this that's not working for another year and see where it leads you, you will miss an opportunity where you could have had it all. So it's your choice. The 3 and the 1 make 4. This is probably the 4th year that you've been hanging in there, and you're missing an opportunity big time. So you're only your own worst enemy, really. If it's all about the finances for you, definitely you are going to lose more than you gain. So I suggest you cut your losses and begin again. Your security wise in any way, emotional or financial, you're better off with the new. Very clear. Can't say more than that. Yeah, because it's a never-ending story, see? It's never going to change unless you take a new opportunity, a new way of being, a new way of doing. Release. Yeah, you have to go within and think about this because you know, really. You do know. $1970 coming up again. You are being called to be a devoted student, to tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be called to develop a regular meditation, journaling or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill your well and spend time with your soul. All the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart, so go within. You cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day for yourself. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it, show up to it, and more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of lineage or spiritual teacher. If you've already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and that the time spent in devotion is priceless. If you're one of the stubborn ones that hasn't, it's time for you to realise that it's time to release. If you're questioning your career or path, your guides want you to turn your focus towards devotion and these words. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. So commit to a daily devotional practice for yourself, even if it's just sitting and listening to the radio for an hour with a cup of tea. Leo, I keep telling you this, don't I? And I know you don't want to wear it because you hate change, but this is your year of change. You're going through your rite of passage. It's a massive upheaval and big changes, but it will be for the better. The number 10, living our past, take for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So it could mean October, it could mean the 10th of August, it could be anybody's birthday on that date, anybody in spirit born on that date, anybody passing on that date. The 10th is massively important. And it's positive energy for you. Just like if you buy a ticket for a train and the seat number is number 10 or something like that, take it. Yeah, because there's no communication, nobody's taking action on anything, nobody really wants the passion anymore, there's no love in this situation and you've been defeated. And for Leos, that is really hard to take. There's no victory in this situation, there's no communication, there's no passion and there's no movement. And if there's no movement, all you do is stagnate and die. So something needs to change. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of chaos and a change in the wind. What did I say? So, someone is definitely defeated. Number 12 is massively important, but you may feel defeated in some way and not communicating how you feel. But if that's the case and you're already feeling that, things are about to change and you will be more positive. If you think you've got it all made, the chances are things will change for the worse. But it's a positive change, whichever, so it could be a blessing in disguise. This change is coming and it's inevitable. So the 10th through to the 12th, I would say, is an important time next month. Yeah, you need to look after yourself. Don't try worrying about other people all the time. Think about yourself. You need to replenish yourself. So, 1964. The most selfless thing that you can do is to fill up your own well. It's not selfish. We subconsciously look at things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. And nothing can grow in that place of barrenness. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty. You should be bountiful, fertile and rich. Tend to your own well and watch out as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is your body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What is it that nourishes you? What refuels your body and what is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life and what is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, it may be music, it may be art, it may be just simply sipping a good coffee in your favourite cafe. It could be a walk on the beach or yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. So bugger everybody else. Scorpio, you are massively loved, unconditionally. This is a man, so it could be vice versa. If you're the male in this situation, there is unconditional love here. No two ways about it. Don't doubt it at all. It offers messages of love, and it's true love. Yeah. It may be something or someone new coming into your life. Medical matters, healing. Could be anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon. Works with wood, blades, discs, cups. We have the lily, or is it a lily or is it a passion flower? My sister was talking about passion flowers the other day. It may be a passion flower, but it's with a rose. A red rose for eternal love. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past it for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. It's Gemini energy. It rules the hands, arms, shoulders, communications, action, and gentlemen, start your engines. Get ready. On your marks, get set. So get ready for something good coming your way, and expect communications coming thick and fast. Yeah, you've been through it, you really have, and it was a long dark tunnel, but you're coming out the other end. So don't make this tunnel longer by being depressed. You have to stay positive. You're in an initiation period, so you had to go through this, and Spirit are very sorry, but without doing this you would not reap the rewards. 1968 is mentioned. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, but only the initiated can enter. So perhaps that's where you are right now. You're being tested, initiated, because you're headed somewhere sacred, and you must stay positive. Initiation requires that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We're called to face what scares us, and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next, and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it's through these seeming hardships that our heart cracks open. Our spirit is invested to step forward, and we take the sacred voice into more of who we really are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin that journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you're in the middle of the initiation right now, you will get through it, and one day soon you will be blessed the things that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You're going somewhere sacred, and it will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. This is your rite of passage. It's time to cross the threshold. So, Aquarius, you're very dissatisfied with the last 7 years. You think somebody's been talking hot air about finances and career, and you know that the effort you've put in hasn't reaped the rewards. So you're not reaping what you sowed. You put far more into it than you got out of it. 7 years. Somebody's been getting away with something for a very long time and you've caught them out. It's time to walk away. Towards abundance and the birthing of a new life. Could be a baby, I keep saying that. Could be the beginning of a brand new life for you. It's happiness, social gaiety, and that's what you're going towards. You're leaving this deceiver behind. 8 months is mentioned. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. November the 11th is important. Poppies and mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. So you may be going out with the girls or whatever, but it's very important. The 3rd is the full moon. It's the Leo full moon, and we are going to see changes there. So it's time to walk away. Leave the misery of the past behind and find a new path. Yeah, because at the minute you feel adrift, homeless, because home is where the heart is and your heart is not at home. There's no foundations there. It's just swinging about in the breeze. So find where home is. It's within your heart. And number 50 is important. No place like home. Some of you will have to return home to your mother because you're calling it a day on something. But there's no shame in that. Admitting you've made a mistake is a very courageous thing. Yeah, you got to break the chain. Can't be any clearer than that. Time to go. (1960). You are being called to heal your family line and free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. This could mean letting go of an old pattern of your maternal or paternal line, healing trauma from the past that's not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma from our luminous field for up to 7 generations back, and this is why family patterns can be hardest to break. Often they're not even ours to begin with, but we do not know another way of being, and so we continue playing out the drama. A bit like a curse. Nobody actually has to curse you, but if the family believe it enough, they will alter the reality to stop it happening again, and in so doing it repeats itself. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to see this and choose to heal themselves. Energy is freed up and you're being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want to be. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from? And what part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. What old ways of being from your family line are you ready to let go? Seek assistance from your support team, friends, healer, coach, etc. to begin freeing yourself right now.